Also talk about now what exactly Siddaramaiah's strategy is in the face of what's happening right now. At this point, remember that Siddaramaiah so far has refused to divulge if a 2.5-year agreement was made or not. We're tracking live right now what's happening with the Siddaramaiah camp. Today, he was asked by one of his supporters, what's happening? Are you in fact agreeing that there was a 2.5-year formula? Siddaramaiah refused to divulge whether that happened. He in fact said that Rahul Gandhi will decide everything. He also attended a government meet, but there was no mention of a rift in that particular meet. It was all well between him and DK Shivakumar in that huddle and that event that took place. At this point, there have also been prayers that have come in as CM backers have prayed for a full term for Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. But what we know at this point is that Siddaramaiah is waiting for some decision to be taken by the High Command for a summon. And it doesn't look like he's going to rush right now to Delhi to get a sense of what's going to happen. He may have a different strategy, which is that till the High Command calls, I'm not going to head right now anywhere. I'm going to wait. I'm going to stay put in Bengaluru and continue my affairs and continue my role as the Chief Minister. I want to bring in Rahul Gautam on this broadcast too, of what's happening in the national capital. Rahul, tomorrow evening is when we're expecting that meeting. DK Shivakumar headed tonight. Is there going to be any meeting between DK Shivakumar and, let's say, Sonia Gandhi before that?
Well, Akshita, there is a saying that first, movers gets the advantage. So clearly, it seems that Mr. DK Shivakumar, in all likelihood, as suggested by our colleagues, is coming to the national capital. Obviously, it would put pressure on High Command, given the fact that he would be in the national capital, and then you have a situation unfolding in Karnataka. So therefore, it would obviously be exerting pressure on High Command to solve the issue and to address the elephant in the room. And what we are given to understand that on 30th there is a meeting of Parliamentary Strategy Group meeting, which will be headed by Sonia Gandhi. It will also be attended by Karnataka and Rahul Gandhi, the two LOPs, and other members of the CPP. Now, sources have told us that after the meeting, the Karnataka issue is likely to be discussed, and you can expect that some clarity would be coming in. We've been informed that in all likelihood, Sonia Gandhi will be taking the final call. She'll be having the last say, given the fact that Rahul Gandhi, would be leaving the decision on Kharge, who comes from the same state. Kharge, Congress president, would not like to be seen as a party and would not be, supporting, either Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar. So obviously, they would need somebody like Sonia Gandhi to guide in this situation. So in all likelihood, you can say that Sonia Gandhi will be having the final say as to whether they're going to change the Chief Minister or they're going to, make Siddaramaiah continue, till 2028. But one thing is very important, that as we were discussing earlier also, all this is not reflecting upon, in a very good taste, upon Congress leadership. You have, two heavyweights, two senior leaders of Karnataka, where you also have a government, their MLAs, their loyal supporters are claiming that, their leader would be becoming Chief Minister. Obviously, there is a Twitter war also going on in a way between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. So obviously, this also affecting the optics of Karnataka Congress, of Karnataka government.
It's reached the point where you would expect the High Command to step in, because like you pointed out, it's gotten rather ugly. You're seeing a social media fight breaking out. But let me again put the focus on what exactly the Siddaramaiah camp is doing right now. In the face of the news break that we've just gotten new, that DK Shivakumar is headed to Delhi today, not tomorrow, not the day after, not waiting for a summon. He's headed this evening. What is Siddaramaiah camp doing right now? Well, Siddaramaiah, when asked if he is agreed to a 2.5-year formula, he was asked by one of his supporters today, reportedly. He didn't commit. He didn't say yes or no, but instead said ultimately Rahul Gandhi is going to decide what's going to happen next. Today, he also attended a government event. DK Shivakumar, his deputy, was with him. There's no mention of any of this rift, none of that. They're going about their duty. He's going about his duty and role as a chief minister. Now, we've also been seeing images coming in of pressure tactics by his camp. Siddaramaiah may be keeping mum, saying, I'm waiting for the High Command to summon me. But the power games continue, which is why you're seeing right now CM backers continuing to pray offering pujas, prayers for the Chief Minister to remain, for Siddaramaiah to continue. But Siddaramaiah has made it very clear he will wait for the High Command to summon him. That is what's expected right now. That just because of what DK Shivakumar is doing and the fact that he's rushing to Delhi, we're not expecting Siddaramaiah to take a similar step. And so what will that mean for Siddaramaiah? Is that him kind of putting his hands up and saying, the High Command does what it does, I'm not going to be lobbying anymore, I'm not going to do anything at this point? Or is this in fact Siddaramaiah saying that ultimately I've already played all my power moves? He says Rahul Gandhi will decide. Why is that? Because if you look at how the High Command is set up right now, Kharge, at this point, it's unclear what really he wants. DK Shivakumar is someone who's relying on Sonia Gandhi. Sonia Gandhi is clearly backing DK Shivakumar. She's repeatedly relied on him, and that's very clear. She even stepped in 2023 to reassure him that he would be made the Chief Minister. And then Rahul Gandhi, known to be for Siddaramaiah, also because of the OBC plank that he's been constantly raising in his political discourse. So obviously it doesn't augur well for the Congress if you then remove a Chief Minister, an OBC Chief Minister. So Rahul Gandhi reportedly is on Siddaramaiah's side. Maybe that's why Siddaramaiah is repeatedly saying that it's Rahul Gandhi who has the final call. Let me bring in Sagay Raj for more details on this. Sagay, do you see a tit-for-tat move, a response from Siddaramaiah on DK Shivakumar rushing to Delhi?
Now, so far, the Chief Minister office have not responded to that, and we also tried to reach out the Deputy Chief Minister office. They also went out to say that there are meetings which has been scheduled with Parliament members along with the ministers. And what we know is the open secret that he will be also meeting the High Command over his visit to Delhi on pretext of meeting the MPs and Minister or Mekedatu and various other water resource projects. DK Shivakumar might fly to Delhi. However, the DCM office is ruling out, saying that it has not been fixed, but what we get to learn through our sources is that it is an auspicious day on 29th, and he is expecting a good news on 29th. In all possibilities, if he reaches tomorrow, he might seek an appointment with Gandhi family and Mallikarjun Kharge, and he wants to sort out the issue as soon as possible.
Okay, so what you're telling us is big news, Sagay, that DK Shivakumar is actually headed to Delhi because he thinks tomorrow is the day he'll get good news. So he thinks tomorrow he will be made the Chief Minister?
We need to wait and watch. Anything can happen in politics. 1 + 1 cannot be 2. 1 + 1 can be 11 in politics. So we need to wait and watch how it is going to turn around. And DK Shivakumar has also told in the past, saying that 49 is 0 and 51 is 100. So anything can happen. So we need to just wait and watch how the politics will change. It all depends upon getting an appointment with the High Command and thereafter convincing them and try to understand how they feel about the entire Karnataka politics and the controversy which has been surrounded with the Deputy Chief Minister and Chief Minister.
Okay, so let's talk about this in detail, about what's really happening right now. And the fact that Sagay says there's no guarantee whatsoever, but I'm seeing movement. You're seeing movement finally. And that's something that, could indicate, whichever way you want to read into it, that there is going to be some step that's being taken. Why do I say that? For 1.5 weeks now, you've seen a whole lot of jibes, taunts, clear barbs at each other, camps being formed, factionalism, social media wars, and through it all, pin drop silence from the High Command. Not that anything's changed on that front. There's still pin drop silence from the High Command. But tomorrow evening, there is a meeting that will be taking place. Tonight, DK Shivakumar is headed to Delhi, which means in the next 24 hours, viewers, in the next 24 hours, there will be clarity on what's really going to happen now going forward. Are we going to see a decision finally taking place? Maybe tomorrow is the day the High Command takes a pick between Siddaramaiah, DK Shivakumar, or hey, maybe another surprise, considering so many other leaders have put up their hands now as well.